Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, True Crime Files with Kathy. Housekeeping rules: if when you come in to watch anything, if you can click like, subscribe, all notifications, and share. Earlier, we learned that Huntley was allegedly killed on the, what date was it? Can't remember what date now. But he was killed, taken to Royal Victoria Infirmary in Newcastle after being allegedly attacked with a metal bar in a workshop at HMP Franklin in Durham. Senior Coroner Jeremy Chipperfield will hear the inquest opening in Crook County, Durham on the 14th of April. The County Durham and Darlington coroner announced on their website. Meanwhile, Anthony Russell, 43, has been charged with murdering Huntley at the maximum security jail, and he is due to have a pre-trial hearing at Newcastle Crown Court on the 24th. Now, we all know what Huntley was involved in and what he did. He killed the two little 10-year-old best friend girls, Holly and Jessica, after they'd attended a family barbecue and then went on to buy some sweets from a local shop. And after he killed them, he dumped their bodies 10 miles away. He landed up being served life sentence with a recommended minimum term of 40 years. It has also been reported there is no funeral service for the child killer, and it's thought Huntley's family will scatter his ashes in secret, according to The Sun. There was also a petition being put forward for for the government not to pay for Huntley's funeral and that, because it just doesn't sit right with many people after he killed children and then to be buried for free by the government. But I have this video to show you. Let me just bring it up onto the stage. Don't know what's going on with my green screen tonight, so I'll play this.
The type of funeral that Ian Huntley's going to have. Here's what we know. So the prison service are going to pay for a basic form of funeral, a minimalist cremation, to dispose of Ian Huntley's body as part of an arrangement with his mother as next of kin. It's long-standing policy for taxpayers via the prison service to contribute up to a maximum of £3,000 to pay for a basic form of funeral for prisoners who die in custody. The exact amount of money that's going to be spent hasn't yet been finalised, but it's expected to fall under that cap of £3,000. Some provide for a cremation under £1,500, so that can give you an idea. It's understood that there won't be a ceremony or mourners, and Huntley's ashes would then be given to his mother. Ian Huntley, the former school caretaker, was known as the Soham Killer. He murdered 10-year-old schoolgirls Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman in 2002. He died in hospital after allegedly being attacked by another inmate at the high school.
At its core, Windows amplifies human ingenuity. It's made to
security jail, HMP Franklin in Durham. Anthony Russell, who's 43, is accused of murdering Huntley. For a bit of background on this policy, it's worth knowing that it's standard protocol. The funeral costs have been paid for by the state for notorious prisoners of the past, including the Yorkshire Ripper Peter Sutcliffe in 2020 and Raymond Morris in 2014. There are some fairly strict rules around it. The £3,000 cap can only be used for what's known as reasonable costs. So that can be things like a simple coffin, a hearse, and cremation or burial fees. And the money has to go directly to a funeral director. It's not allowed to be spent on things like a headstone, flowers, or order of service sheets. A Ministry of Justice spokesperson previously said the murders of Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman remains one of the most shocking and devastating cases in our nation's history, and our thoughts are with their families.
Right, so that's all I have to bring you. I think, the government shouldn't pay it at all. It should be all down to the mother. But I understand there's rules when prisoners die in custody, and I guess the government pays up. But at least it'd be a private thing, because I think only his mother will probably attend the funeral. And at least he's not being buried anywhere for people to go and destroy any headstones and things like that. So he's going to be scattered. Hopefully it's nowhere near where the two little girls were found. Right, so see you on the next one.